जय श्री राधे. Dictation exercise 7. Dictation 80 words a minute. Ready. In the evening there was himself and there was his brother Philistop. Generally they were both at home, for neither of them was much given to going out. Philistop. They did not like parties and they did not like the pictures. Philistop. They did not care to pay high prices to see plays which, in their opinion, were generally not worth the money that had to be spent in getting up to town and playing for a reasonable place. Philistop. Neither of the men had married, and neither had a regular girl friend. Philistop. Their evenings were, therefore, generally spent in the house, and it was the house that they both loved more than any other thing in the world. Philistop. It was certainly a lovely little house, far enough away from the city to be almost in the country. Philistop. It was peaceful and there were good views from the windows. Philistop. From the outside it looked it most ways much like the home of anyone with a reasonably well-paid position in the city. Philistop. Few people ever stepped inside, but those who did were greatly surprised, for certainly the inside of the house was not in any way like the common run of houses. Philistop. It was full of the most valuable things, all carefully placed and marked. Philistop. What had been two living rooms had been made into one very large room in the form of the letter L. Philistop. The room was white and as clean as if it had been in the hands of the painter that very day. Philistop. Everything in the room was clearly a showpiece, something brought at a sale and for which a high price had to be paid. Philistop. The pictures were old masters and the books were beautifully covered. Philistop. The table and all other prices had been carefully bought one by one, as opportunity and money made such buying possible. Philistop. It was such a room as one might expect to find in one of the great houses built in a past age, but no one could possibly expect to see anything of the kind in such a place. Philistop. The room was priceless, for many of the objects could not be found for a second time. Philistop. And so the brothers spent their evenings and weekends among their much loved objects of art and tried to make still more perfect that which was already perfection. Full stop.